What is going on, man? We are back in black, man. We finally made it back. Another day, man. Shout out to my brother Dave for No Compromise, man. David, your boy Cox Communications, man, they some bullshit. I know their corporate office is in Georgia. God damn. They be bullshit. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my brother James John Blood, man. We gotta get this live going, but like David, man, I don't want to be doing all live and my shit is all fucked up, man. Going in and out and shit. Oh man, so I'll be having to load these fucking podcasts. Sometimes it won't even. It ain't that great, man. But anyway, shout out to my brothers, man. Those are my OGs, James John Blood and Dave for No Compromise. Y'all need to go check out his podcast. I don't give a fuck if he ain't got a new one on there. Go look at the old ones. God damn, motherfuckers get on my nerves. People give you good information, and motherfuckers want instant gratification of entertainment. No, this is not for your entertainment. This is for you to get information. Information is key. But now I got that. Shout out to everybody out there. Just everybody out there that I fuck with and I talk to. Shout out to everybody. I'm blanking. Look, I'm so frustrated about this internet and all this bullshit that's going on out here in Vegas. I know y'all gonna be like, damn, every time he talk, he be bitching complaining about Vegas. Vegas is not what it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, we probably had about a good 500,000-600,000 people, and that was our capacity, and I loved it. You can move around, wasn't crowded. Now so many people. Now all of a sudden we got mosquitoes everywhere. You know, please go read Medical Apartheid. I tell everybody that, because now everybody's starting to open their eyes and say it was flooding everywhere. It's flooding where you wouldn't even think it was flooding out here in Vegas. I guess they think that people are dumb, but you know, I digress, man. We gonna get into it, man. Shout out to everybody. If I forget your name, I just always remember Erica and Shawnee because let me tell you something about Shawnee, man. That's like a big sister to me, man. Shawnee been fucking with the channel since nobody was fucking with the channel. So has Erica. And look, let me tell you something. Erica said something so poignant one day. I'm not gonna say their name, but she was just like, Warren, they don't even fuck with their own app. And I said, damn, she ain't lying. So that's how y'all always hear me say their names, those sisters' names, man, because they give me great insight in Erica. I did not forget that email that you sent me. I just keep blanking and forgetting to respond. I just got so much going on. My internet, then the hurricane and all this other shit going on out here in Vegas. But I did not forget you. Shout out to my homegirl Erica. Shout out to Shawnee, Philly, Florida in the building, Georgia, Texas. Those are places I'm definitely gonna go visit and just check out. I love Philly culture because I just love how, man, hey, them Philly niggas, man, they very confident. They let you know I'm from Philly. So shout out to Philly. Shout out to Shawnee's family too, man. I don't want to go into details about it, but it just was a travesty of what our sister has been dealing with when it comes to law enforcement, the things that they do and how corrupt they are. And Shawnee, I have not forgotten that. So shout out to you, my sister. We're going to get into it. This is a tough topic that I love to talk about because, you know, people just think that I'm crazy. But we're going to get into it. I got a great audio that I want to play, y'all. And let's see if I can find it. Let's see. We're going to rewind it back and we're going to see if it plays. Here we go.
Job, including Democrats.
Yeah, and it's going to set off some alarm bells in the White House, no doubt. You noted his approval rating is down at 39%, 61% of Americans disapprove. He's been hanging at that low.
Hold on, because I'm about to let you know who they talking about. I'm about to let y'all know who they talking about.
Fascinating.
So here we go.
Riveting and fascinating about how Americans think Joe Biden is handling his job, including Democrats.
Yeah, and it's going to set off some alarm bells in the White House, no doubt. You noted his approval.
Y'all notice he was kind of not stuttering because they don't want to put this information out. But they have to put it out because they know the American people are not happy with your 94 crime bill, Joe Biden. And I love it. I love it. Shit, don't get in it. Shit, I love it. That's what all y'all motherfuckers get running out there and going and voting just because he's a Democrat and not doing your due diligence, as Dr. Claude Anderson teaches us. Vote your interest, because the dominant society is. And if the dominant society is not approving, you know something is wrong.
Is down at 39%, 61.
39%. That's lower than Obama's. And Obama saved the banks and let the American people drown. And he's lower than them.
Percent of Americans disapprove. He's been hanging at that low point, guys, for quite some time. We talk about the mood of the country 14 months out from a presidential election. Not that great. 3 in 10 Americans, that's it, say things are going well in the country. 7 in 10 say things are going badly in the country.
Facts.
And 58% of Americans in this poll say that Joe Biden's policies have actually worsened economic conditions in the country.
Did y'all hear that? See, look. Oh, there's a book called How to Lie with Statistics, How to Lie with Maps, so you can skew the statistics any way you want, but it doesn't matter. He's trash. You told Ice Cube, we'll talk to you after the election. Never went to go talk to Ice Cube. Treated him like he was a second-class citizen. The Republican Party actually went to talk to Ice Cube to see what it is they could do for black Americans. Well, they didn't want to. Look, at least they talk to the brother. Your lovely Democrats, which are the most racist motherfuckers, they worse than the damn Republicans. They didn't even want to talk to black people. They straight out did the benign neglect. They hired Kamala Harris under the farce of AKA and all this bullshit. They ain't done shit for black folk. They ain't even instituted a hate crime bill for anti-black hate crimes that have been going on in the United States of America Incorporated. They have not done nothing to move the economic and close in the economic gap one iota, as Dr. Claude Anderson has been talking about. The dominant society is even unhappy with what the fuck he's doing. How are you gonna institute a 94 crime bill, mandatory minimums, drugs, guns, all this other stuff? Your son lied on a gun application. He's smoking crack out of a crack pipe in a strip club, yet he does no time. While black folk, if I was to smoke crack in a strip club, I would go to jail. And the average black person would go to prison. But yet, your son is still out doing whatever the fuck he want to do. And being pleaded out and all that stuff. No, you're out of here, homie. I'm telling you right now, you are out of here. And you don't have an agenda for black folk. Your agenda for black folk is probably to continue the 94 crime bill. And I quote, as Donald Trump said, Joe Biden is a career politician. He's been a politician for over 40 years, and he's done more harm than good to black people. And I quote. And I'm not saying go vote for Donald Trump, but I'm saying don't vote for this motherfucker right here.
24% say they've improved economic conditions. This is why we hear him talking about Bidenomics every day he's out and about in the country.
David, the president is the oldest president in history. He was this morning. He will be tomorrow. That's just the reality. And White House officials acknowledge that, don't love talking about it, but have long made the case that's not the kind of pervasive issue for voters. It's not going to be the determinant factor. What does this poll show?
Well, it's certainly on the mind of voters. We'll see how important it becomes, but it clearly is a major concern. We asked folks, Phil, are you seriously concerned that Biden's age might negatively affect his ability to serve a full term? 3/4 of Americans are indeed seriously concerned. 3/4 of Americans don't agree on anything, but there's concern there. You see it here too, seriously concerned about his current mental and physical competence being negatively impacted by his age.
And we all see that, we know that, and yet they act like it's not happening.
And seriously concerned that his understanding of the next generation's concerns are impacted. 68% say that. And the economy, as we talked about, that is what is behind these numbers. Why Joe Biden is in a sort of dead heat margin of error race with nearly every Republican tested. Poppy noted that Nikki Haley is the exception to that. She's running outside the margin of error. But look at this. Trump, margin of error race. No clear leader. DeSantis, Pence, Scott, Ramaswamy, Christie. They are all with no clear leader. And I just want to note, guys, one other thing that is going to cause agita for the White House team is this motivation factor. Are you extremely motivated to vote in next year's presidential election? Look at this. Republicans and Republican-leaning independents have a 10-point advantage over Democrats on that score.
I just wanted y'all to listen to that. You know, I love it. Let me tell you why I love it. You know, and I've been wanting to talk about this. I've let off of Biden for a minute, but I've been wanting to talk about it. And the reason why I've been wanting to talk about it is because he's terrible. And let me tell you why he's terrible. You ignore black folk again. You went on the Breakfast Club and said, if you're not white, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black because you've done so many things for black folk. Nobody pressed him about, well, the 94 crime bill, that did a lot of harm to black folk. And you did compare us to thugs and thieves and you and Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, you guys were horrible to black folk. It isn't just an apology that we demand an agenda for black folk. So what is the agenda? What are you going to do? What is on your mind? Reparations, black folk. And I would give him one statistic. In the state of California, 19% of black folk own homes in California. That's including Puffy, Dre, everybody that got money. 62% of white folk own homes in the state of California. So what does that say? That's not a really good look for black folk. And you want us to vote for you. What is the agenda? I don't give a fuck about no Kamala Harris and none of these other black folk that you want to put in fictitious positions of power to make me feel like you're for me. I'd rather just watch Donald Trump win again, which he's probably going to win again. And he's a billionaire and probably knows how money works. And he's an equal opportunity racist. Meaning, he ain't just going nigga. He gonna talk about everybody. And that's what I like. That's what I liked when he was in office. I said, oh, he's not just gonna talk shit about niggas. Oh, he gonna talk shit about everybody. That's why everybody wanted to band together with black folk. Let's get Trump out. We gotta get him out. You know, nah. You know, when he started talking about, well, we gonna build a wall so goddamn high. Then all the other racial groups want to join in with black folk. Let's stick together. Nah. We're not gonna stick together now. Motherfuckers want to stick with you know this. Look, when people want to team up with black folk, you better know the end of the world is coming. Because don't nobody want to team up with us. We are the permanent underclass, as Dr. Claude Anderson teaches. That's why when I did my podcast about Labor Day, all that. Labor Day, what you mean? Labor Day equals black labor, white wealth. We've been labor. We've been building the railroads. We've been doing this. What do you mean? We've been here. That's why so many people are offended when we call ourselves Native Blacks or Foundational Black Americans. Because they don't like how we're delineating ourselves from every other racial group. Because as Dr. Claude Anderson speaks and says all the time, we are a special people. What we've endured and what we've done, we've never fled. We didn't go run nowhere else. We stayed here after slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, segregation, all this shit, lynching, just all these things that they did. Gentrification, just all these things that they did to put us, mass incarceration, to put us behind the line. We still didn't go run to another country. We stayed here and fought, and we're still fighting. That's why we're special people. That's why the melanin that is in our DNA is special and different from everybody else's on this planet. Why do you say that, Warren? You have to understand, we were made to breed. It's like dogs, you know, when you breed a Rottweiler, not a rock welder, not a Rockwilder, Rottweiler. When you breed those dogs and you keep the race pure. So if you were to go get a European Rottweiler, right? Let's say we're gonna go to, you know, they're from Germany, right? So you go get you a German Rottweiler. Then you go get another one from Europe. You know what I mean? But that's not German. And you breed those dogs. That breed is gonna come out powerful and strong. And then you take those puppies and then you go find another group of puppies and you breed them to make sure that bred be a pure blood race of Rottweilers. What do you think they were doing to black folk in the antebellum period, in slavery? They would get the strongest black men and get the strongest black women and breed. And breed kids and kids and kids and kids. And then even the slave masters would be like, shit, I want some pussy too. That's what they would do. And everybody wonders why. Look, let me tell you something. I have love for my Jamaican brothers and sisters. But if you look at the Olympics, black Americans been kicking everybody's asses in the Olympics. This is nothing new to us. Everybody act like this is new. Are y'all forgetting about FloJo? Jackie Joyner Kersee? Gwen Torrance, Gail Devers. Are y'all forgetting about them? Oh, okay, I guess we're not forgetting about them. You know what I mean? So it's like, we've been doing this. That's why they treating Sha'Carri Richards like she's some, like, oh my God, man, we've been kicking everybody's asses. Because the melanin in our DNA is a special. We naturally possess the law of rhythm. You better go read the Kabbalion. That's in our DNA. That's in our melanin. That's why when we make music, and I noticed this, that's why you gotta go watch They Clone Tyrone. That's why when you make music, there's a vibration behind that, and it taps into your DNA and your melanin. That's why it can raise your vibration. That's why when you listen to a Tupac song, like Brenda's Got a Baby or something like that, it pierces your soul. It activates that melanin, and it becomes nostalgic when you listen to it, and it takes you back to a place, but also it activates that melanin, and that vibration of rhythm takes place. That's what everybody's trying to get. But you can't get it because you ain't got it. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Justin Timberlake. I don't care who y'all are. Y'all can't get it because you ain't got it. Period. Remember that. We need to have an understanding of who we are and how special we are as a people. And a lot of the times we don't think we're special people because we're going off what everybody else gives us as the tag. No, let them keep moving the goalposts, but you know who you are, you know what you're here to do. And your boy Biden does not have an agenda for black folk, for foundational black Americans. He treated Cube like a second-class citizen. They won't talk. Now they want to go around shaking black folk hand, giving hugs and kisses because your approval rating is shit. And you know, that's why they keep throwing all these charges on Trump, because they know once Trump beats these charges, this is a billionaire. Once he beat these charges, he's going to win again. And I'm going to be laughing. And that's what y'all get for thinking, oh, man, you're a Democrat. Man, you better vote your interest. I should highly suggest everybody start reading Black Labor, White Wealth and read Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. I'm done. Guilty, nigga. Peace. I'm out.